So in our continuing search to find opportunities for seniors throughout the Garden State, we're putting the spotlight today on one organization in Ocean County. So stay tuned and you're going to meet Kelly. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Scan FYI today. Hi, Mary Beth.
Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to have with us today Kelly, who is the Manager of Community Education with Monmouth Medical Center's Southern Campus. So good morning, Kelly. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning, Mary Beth and Andrea. Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you. You know, we haven't seen you in a very long time.
That's right.
And this is how we see everybody now.
Exactly.
But, you know, full disclosure here, we've worked with Kelly for a long time. So we know Kelly, and it's our pleasure to kind of put a spotlight on the organization.
And thank you so much for having me. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, we go way back, Andrea.
Yikes, we do. Well, so far back, we don't even want to say.
Yep.
But we do. Yeah. We were, you know, Mary Beth, maybe you don't know, but we'll share this, that we had our peer leader training together originally with Luann Kane.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Luann.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Kelly, I know from coming in person to Scan and doing our workshops, because Monmouth Medical Center is one of our sponsors. So that's how
Yes.
Kelly and I met. So,
That's right.
okay.
So Kelly, you are part of an organization that Better Health Program. And why don't you it covers a lot of ground. So we should let you explain your role in the organization and tell us about the organization.
Sure. So about 5 years ago, Monmouth Medical Center Southern Campus established what we call the Better Health Senior Wellness Program. So it's open to anybody 55 and over. There's no fee. And the program was designed based on the idea that if you are receiving evidence-based health education, increasing your physical activity, eating well, so nutrition, and socializing, that these are the 4 pillars and the keys to staying well, healthy, living longer, and independently. So we introduced this program, rolled it out into the community, and the response was pretty amazing. So within our first year of the program being established, we had a goal set of maybe we would get 200 members. And within the first year, we ended up with 1,000 members. And since then, the program has just grown and flourished, which has really just kind of shows us that people out there are hungry for wellness and programs that speak to the needs of the aging population.
That's incredible growth in a very short time. So that's congrats on that one.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. There are perks of membership, of course. So every member gets a tag to hang on their rear view mirror. So when they're on site at the hospital receiving any sort of outpatient treatment or visiting, there's preferred member parking. So that's one of the benefits. Every member gets a membership card. Members get 24-hour scheduling for outpatient appointments. And so, of course, and members have just a whole array of programs that they can participate in. And that's the largest perk of membership.
And Kelly, what are some of those programs? Why don't you highlight a few?
So all of the programs speak to any one of those 4 pillars that we talked about: nutrition, health education, physical activity. And we try not to say the word exercise because that's scary, right? Physical activity. So exercise classes, physical activity, range. We have classes, we offer Zumba Gold, which is a little bit high intensity, higher impact. We offer chair yoga, Pilates. We
nice.
have, and then we offer Qigong and Tai Chi.
Now, your classes, and again, we're going before COVID now, so everything was actually physically located at the hospital?
So we have yes, at the hospital, we have a space in the hospital and then an annex across the street where some of our classes took place. Yeah.
Okay, so now after COVID, what
Or
is your
during COVID.
during COVID? We're not
COVID.
after yet.
We're not out of
still
it yet.
during. I forgot. I
No.
know.
So yeah, during COVID, we realized that these classes had to continue, that we wanted to provide the opportunity for people to have this lifeline and this opportunity to still do those things, right? To socialize, to remain physically active. And in this period of social distancing, of course, what did we all do? We pivoted to online education. So right now, everything is offered online. We hope, like everybody else, that we will be in person someday, and I believe that we will be. But
Our day will come.
yeah, the program has actually on Zoom been so successful. I think that we will most likely offer some virtual classes when things do return to whatever our new normal will be, because it's, again, provided an opportunity for people who might not want to come out, might not be able to come out, to still exercise and socialize and learn at home.
Yeah, we see the exact same thing
Yep.
happening. So that's
Right.
wonderful.
Right. We could just, we could never eliminate this now because we're too entrenched in it. And yeah, people are definitely enjoying the perks of being in your home and exercising or doing anything else. Yeah, that's good. Now, is there any kind of residency requirement for your program, Kelly?
So there really isn't. When we're in person, all of our activities, of course, take place in Lakewood, which is where the hospital is located in Ocean County. So, apart from not wanting to drive very far for programs, while we're virtual, we have actually had folks join us from across the state, which is kind of another perk of some of this Zooming, right? That
Yeah.
you can join in from anywhere and participate. But no, there aren't any residency requirements at all.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And you're right, that is one of the perks. We're experiencing the same phenomenon. Those folks would never have thought about driving to come to one of our classes, right, Mary Beth? But
No, and
you
I was
can
going to say we've actually had a couple of out-of-staters because they're participating with their family members. They're sharing a class with a sister who's in Texas, so that was pretty amazing to see that happening as well.
I know. I like that. I have to say, because it opens it up to an experience that we would have not been able to have before, which is very cool.
Yeah.
So we don't want to give that up.
Yay to technology.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yes.
goodness, right?
Technology. Yes. Oh, wait, our scan mugs. Now, Kelly, have you had any issues with folks who were not able to participate virtually because of they don't have technology, they don't want to use technology?
Sure. So not all of our members are able to join us online. I would say about half of our membership receives our emails and
That's good.
has the capability to join us. It's not everybody's cup of tea, which we can appreciate, right? Zoom fatigue, or this
Right,
idea
same with
is
us,
not
right? Yeah.
So this idea is not appealing to everybody. And we've had a few folks with some connectivity issues, but honestly, my team, we have tried to troubleshoot as much as possible. And some of these things we've been able to work out with people if they had difficulty connecting or logging in. Even with something as simple as a smartphone, you don't necessarily have to have a computer. We've actually guided people on their phones to be able to join us. So, so there've been some tech issues along the way, but much to our surprise, not as much of a barrier as we thought it might have been.
Mary Beth, I think we would say the same, right?
Yeah, and I think I agree.
In a good way, yeah.
It's not for everybody, but I think people are slowly realizing that it's kind of the wave of the future, unfortunately.
So I don't know if you've experienced this as well, but we've had some folks who just in the beginning said, no, I just want to do it in person. And now that time has gone on here,
Yes.
It's become necessary. So we've had some of those holdouts surrender to the program and join us, and they're enjoying it. They're loving it. So
Resistance is futile, right?
yes. Yeah.
Well, the thing, we've been home almost a year, which in March, holy moly, when I say that, I'm blown away myself.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kelly, like us, I think the fact is, if we weren't able to go virtual, we wouldn't be able to offer anything. So we just feel very good that the opportunity exists for us to continue to offer programs, and obviously the same for you.
Sure. Absolutely.
Now, is there anything interesting coming up that you want to spotlight for our listeners?
So February is full of wonderful programs. Of course, February is American Heart Health Month. So we have quite a few programs that will address heart concerns. We have one at the end of the month called Matters of the Heart, where we have a panel of clinicians, one of them including a cardiologist, who will do a Q&A with attendees. We're also really excited about our virtual chocolate tasting that we are actually partnering with SCAN on. And that is going to be, it's February 10th, could we decide on? I'd have to double check my calendar there. But
It's the day, well.
a Wednesday.
Full
Andrew, are you
disclosure.
facilitating?
I know. Yeah, one of my skills is chocolate. This is something I offer. So yeah, we're doing one at SCAN, and I'm very happy to be doing one for the Better Health program. I know it sounds like, why would chocolate be about health? But in moderation, dark chocolate can be part of a healthy diet. So relax, people, relax.
And when it puts a smile on your face and brings you joy.
That's right. That's right.
Sure.
Now, let's talk about a couple more things here. There's no residency requirement. Okay, and this is a free program. So how can people, if people want more information, and we'll put all this in the comments on Facebook and YouTube, but how can people find you, and how do people join? What does this all involve?
So to become a member, it's really simple. It's just a matter of contacting us and sharing your contact information with us so that we can reach you. So it's sharing your name, age, email address. And so you can either email us, and then Andrea, I can give you the 800 number that if somebody wants to call it in, they
Great.
can and register that way.
We'll put all of that in the comments, so you don't have to worry about memorizing it and you didn't miss out on it. Okay, so that's a pretty painless process.
Completely painless.
And how can people have access to your schedule of events and programs that you're going to be offering?
Good question. So it's always posted online on the hospital website. So between
Which
Monmouth
we'll get
Medical,
that also, everybody.
put that out there,
Okay.
sure. And then we also send a calendar of events through email. So that's sent out once a month to members.
Okay, all right. Do your events go all year long?
They do. We don't stop.
You don't take the summer off. We don't either. I know.
No, we don't. We don't take the summer off.
No, I mean, we don't either. We're
Yeah.
all year long. Well, that's great. So that's a whole other set of options for people. We said in January that we're making this, 2021, the year of improving your life, improving your health, mentally and physically. And so one of our goals here is to search out options throughout New Jersey. And obviously most everything is going to be virtual at this point. So very happy to share Kelly's organization at the Monmouth Medical Center Southern Campus. And I don't know, did I read it, or right now you're only at the one location? Are you expanding?
So the Better Health program exactly started in Lakewood at our hospital, Monmouth Medical Southern Campus. It actually just launched at Robert Wood Johnson in Hamilton. So they were the next ones in our hospital system to launch the Better Health program. So they're just getting going out there, which is exciting.
Very good. Very good. So it sounds like a nice opportunity for people. And again, a virtual opportunity, because that's all we got, folks. But I think it's a good thing. It's winter. We don't have to deal with weather.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so we're gonna put all of the info, the contact, the how to, et cetera, all of that will be in our Facebook comments and as well as on YouTube. And Kelly, any final thoughts that you want to share with everyone?
I just want to say that we would absolutely love to see you at any of our programs. The more the merrier, and we hope to connect with you.
Okay, all right,
Thanks,
very good. Thanks
Thank
for being
you.
with us today, Kelly.
Thank you, ladies, so much. And kudos to you for a wonderful program. And thanks for having me.
Okay,
you.
remember everyone, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next week on Scan FYI. Bye, everyone. Bye, Mary
Have a
Beth.
good week. Bye-bye.